Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Foxy Chick Designs and Magnolia Design Company with another fabulous project using some of our amazing products. I am a few minutes early. I'm just waiting for a few people to pop on, and I'm going to get this shared a few places. As you're coming in, if you will say hello so I know that you're here, and if you will sprinkle this video, I would greatly appreciate it. How is everyone doing this Wednesday night? Hope everyone had a good day. It's a little weird for me to be on a Wednesday night. Normally I would be at church, but we had a special service last night for one of our assistant pastors who passed away, and so we are home tonight. Let's see. Just gonna get this shared a few places. There we go. Hello, hello. Let's see. Am I live? Okay, I'm seeing the little live button, but I am not finding me anywhere. Ah, there I am. Okay. Yep, we got about a minute. I'm still about a minute early. I'm seeing people pop in. If you will say hello so that I can see that you are here. Okay, share to my timeline. Alrighty. Just getting things set up here. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Lindy. Now that we have it shared a few places, I'm going to pop on here so I can see comments. I'm finally able, I got a laptop, so I'm finally able to really see comments. So I'm really excited about that. I got a laptop, so I'm finally able to. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to turn off the volume. Alright, well, it is 8 o'clock, so I am going to get started. I am Michelle. My name is Michelle Fox, and I am the owner of Foxy Chick Designs. And I am also a creator with Magnolia Design Company. I am still hearing sound, and I don't want the feedback. Hold on one second, y'all. There we go. Okay, so starting this week, I'm kind of transitioning from fall decor. I might do a few more projects the end of this week, getting ready into Halloween, but then the 1st of November, we are going to kick off major Christmas. If you saw the haul video a little earlier tonight, you have seen the stash of goodies that I have to create Christmas presents and Christmas ornaments and things like that. So I hope that you will stay tuned. If you are popping on, if you will, there's a little button that says SHARE, and we call it sprinkling. If you will sprinkle this video with your friends and family, I would greatly appreciate it. If you are seeing the little red live button about right there, if you will comment hashtag live. If you're not, if you would just comment hashtag replay, just so I know how folks are watching. So let's get started. The project that I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to use our mini buffalo plaid. It comes in a set of 2. And it comes with the polka dots and the plaid. But tonight we are going to use the plaid because we are going to do a Christmas project tonight. We are also going to use our little Merry and Bright. And we are going to use a pizza pan. The Merry and Bright wood piece and the pizza pan are all Dollar Tree. Then I've pulled out a few Christmassy ribbons, and we're going to make a refab bow. And I also think I'm going to try these little wired garlands in our bow and see how it looks. Worst case scenario, we hate it, and so then we take it out. What my plan is, we're going to be using, along with our chalk paste from Magnolia Design Company, we're going to be using some Waverly chalk paint in the color Fern and in the color Lacquer, which is a real pretty red color. So we are going to go a little traditional with the red and green for Christmas. My thought for the night is we are going to paint our pizza pan the fern green, and then we are going to paint our Merry and Brightwood sign the red. And then to make the buffalo plaid, we're going to pull in some of our Magnolia Design Company chalk paste in coal black. And I'm going to use the buffalo plaid, or our plaid stencil, on our Merry and Bright and try to make it a buffalo plaid looking piece. So without further ado, I'm going to turn you guys around so that you can see what I'm seeing, and then we will get crafting. Alright, let me see here, turn you guys upside down, and that way you can see exactly what I'm seeing. I do have my laptop sitting here so that I can see comments. So I'm trying a little bit new setup. I'm sorry if it's a little choppy and I'm a little rusty at it because I'm just kind of getting used to this new setup. We're going to be using some squeegees, and we're going to be using some of our stir sticks. I'm going to grab, let me see. Actually, I think I only need one because we're only going to use one of the chalk paste tonight, which is going to be our coal black. So we're going to get going here. So I'm going to just take off this piece here. And these are just Dollar Tree pizza pans. I mean, they're super cool surfaces, really. I really like them. We're going to use the back here. So I'm going to set my stencil out of the way. I'm going to move my ribbons back here a little bit. And I'm going to grab one of our little foam paintbrushes. Actually, I'm going to grab two of them. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. I knew I had 2 of them in here. For our colors that we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get this fern green open. Okay. Of course, these are going to be difficult to open just because I don't have any nails at the moment. So, ow. Ow. Hey, Amanda. How's my little Prego friend? I know, I'm trying to be funny. Okay. So I am just going to sit this up here. And you know what? Let me... There we go. I'm alive. Hello. Morning sickness, anyone? Alright, so we're going to dip into our fern green paint. And we're just going to start painting. And this will probably take maybe 2 coats. And we'll dry in between each coat. Alright. Yeah, it's a killer. I'm sorry, but just think of what comes at the end. You get a cute little bundle. Alright. And we're going to go around the edge. Alright. And then I'm going to go in this lovely little dip in here because I'm not planning on using, normally if I use like the nautical rope, then I don't usually fill in this area here because the nautical rope goes in there. But I am not planning on the nautical rope for this particular project. I probably could try and put some ribbon in here, but I think we're just gonna do it this way and just paint it. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to grab my heat tool, which of course is not plugged in, but we will get it plugged in. And we'll get this all dried up and get another coat put on it. And with putting the Marion Bright on here, we really would not need another coat, but because I do like some of the silver coming through of the pizza pan. But I think we're going to just go ahead and get another coat on it. So just wanted to let you guys know, with the holidays and stuff coming up, any project that you see me create on a live is for sale. If it's something that you want, if you will comment on the actual video, so if you'll just comment on this post here, if you wanted this particular project, if you'll just comment sold and then put your email address, I will go ahead and send you an invoice. And then once the invoice is set, then you'll have 24 hours to pay the invoice. If you cannot pay in 24 hours, then I need you to reach out to me to let me know, because if you don't, then after 24 hours I will move on to the next person if there's multiple people that want this particular project. Alright, I'm going to let this come back down a little bit to room temperature before, because, well, I don't think it was totally dry. I've got green paint on my hand now. I wonder where, oh, I see where that is still wet. Okay, now we got that all cared for. I'll clean that off later. So I'm going to go back in with my green paint, and I'm going to put another coat on this top part here. I'm not going to go around the edge again, because that, I mean, I'm really not all that concerned with. I love this Waverly chalk paint. It covers so well and it dries nicely, and it works well with our Magnolia stencils to where it doesn't peel back up, which is really, really nice. Kind of smoothing everything out here. I really like this color. Alright, so I'm going to sit my paintbrush aside, and I'm going to grab my heat tool again, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to get this all dried up. And I'm going to make sure that it's completely dry, because we're going to be putting we're going to be going ahead and, you know, putting something on it. So I just want to make sure that this is all nice and dry before we start moving on. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know about is we have a brand new Get Started kit that is out. It launched on Monday, I believe. Yes. And it is valued at almost $200 in product, and it is only $69. So if you are interested in getting in and wanting to be a creator, whether you want to start your own business or if you just want to be able to take advantage of the 35% discount that you get as a creator, either one is fine. You can join as a hobbyist and just take advantage of the 35% discount, or you can take advantage of building a team and creating creating an empire and making this your own business. I run my business several different ways. There's multiple ways that you can run your business. I can sell the products and make kits for those that want to try out our products. I can also sell the finished goods, the projects that I create with the Magnolia Design Company, paste and stencils. So those are the two ways that I particularly run my business. But there are other ways that you can really run your business however you want. That's the one thing I love about Magnolia Design Company, is there really are not rules on, how you run your business. It's once you buy the products, they are yours, and for the most part, they don't give you a lot of rules of how you can sell things or run your business, and that I absolutely love. That is the one part about Magnolia Design Company that I am absolutely thrilled with, is they really give you the freedom to run your business any way you choose, and I love that. Alright, I'm going to let this cool off just a little bit, and it is fully dry. I'm going to grab one of my disinfectant wipes here, and I'm going to just lay my paintbrush on it just so I can close up my paint, because knowing me, I would spill it. So I'll set that back up on my shelf for another use. So while this is kind of cooling off, I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to start working on our Merry and Bright. And what did I do with my scissors? Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to use our fingernails, and we're going to untie our little tag here. And we are going to start painting our Merry and Bright. And we're going to paint this red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this red, and then once it's all dry, I'm going to lay my stencil on top of it and go over it with black chalk paste and make a red and black buffalo plaid. So I'm really excited to see, how this is going to turn out. But the red color that I'm using is Waverly. It's Waverly Inspirations Chalk. It's an acrylic paint. It is in the color lacquer. So we're going to see how... I've just gotten into using the Waverly chalk paints, and so I'm still getting used to their actual colors and what they look like on projects, so I'm kind of excited about this. You can buy them at Walmart. Ow! Oh, I hate opening these things. I never can do it without, breaking a nail or puncturing something or getting my hands completely a mess. But then again, crafting, I don't know too many crafters that are clean crafters. I know I am very much a messy crafter. Very much a messy crafter. Ooh, I'm liking that red. I can't quite tell if it's red or if it's pink. It kind of looks pink to me, but, well, we're going to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it's not what we want, but hey, we're just going to kind of go with it. We're just going to go with the flow. Alright, so we're just going to dip our paintbrush, and we're we're just going to start painting. And we're going to get this all covered. This is kind of a pink color, but we're going to make it work. It's kind of a pinky red. So we're just going to, we're going to make this work. It looks red in the bottle, let me just tell you. I still can't tell if it's pink or red. It really is that pinky red color. Alright, you know what, we're gonna... The table can be cleaned up, so we're just gonna make a mess here. I'm not gonna really worry about the mess that I make, because I can, it's chalk paint, so it will clean up real easy. So I'm not really gonna make that much of a big deal about it. I am trying to be a little careful, but I'm not real concerned, because my table cleans up. Alright, gonna go up here and get this all covered. Alrighty. Alright. Just adding little bits of paint. Just enough to cover this, but as you can see already, it really does not take that much paint to cover. That's one of the reasons why I got turned on to the Waverly chalk paint, is because it covers really nicely. It gives good coverage. Hey Ruth Ann, thanks for popping on. How are you? Is our favorite toddler still staying at your house? All right, we are just about done here. Making sure I'm getting all of this covered. Good, so is Katie and Vanna. Okay, so our favorite big girl is still there, and our favorite toddler. Okay. Please give them big hugs for me. I miss them. Them a ton. Can't wait for Christmas. Okay, I think we got this all covered. Just kind of going back over just a little bit. A little bit more coverage, in some of the areas that I know Katie posts pictures and she sends pictures, which I'm very thankful for, and she's just getting so big. Before we know it, she's going to be starting school. I know Katie will be like, shut up, don't make her grow up so fast. It's like we've blinked and she's a year old. The adorable, for those watching, the adorable toddler that I'm speaking of is my great niece. And she's a little ham. She is Little Miss Personality, let me tell you. From the pictures that I see, oh my goodness. She is a doll, though. Alright. I'm going to try to get in these little rough edges here. Alright, I think we are good here. I want to get some of these edges that can be seen. Oh, sorry. Not quite sure. Is anybody else hearing an echo? Okay, I think we are good here. Just kind of just going around the edge here just a little bit. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I am not going to do a second coat with this. I'm going to just go ahead and get it dry. Sure that this is all dry because we're going to be putting a stencil on top of here, and we don't want any of this paint coming off on the stencil. I think just touch this, make sure. Let's see, is there any place? Alright, I think we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and grab a wipe though, and I'm going to get my little area cleaned up here. Which it does clean up really nicely. Which I am glad for. I love this little table that we created in my little work area. Okay. So So we're gonna go. It is trying to talk to you. Aww. Hi, baby girl. Aunt Shell loves you. Oh, that is so sweet. Totally made my night. Alrighty, so now the next part that we're going to do is we are going to grab steak. Alright, normally I would have my tacky towel and I'm not quite sure where it ran off to. I've been moving things around and cleaning things up and not quite sure where I've moved things to. So this stencil has been used a lot, and so it really doesn't have a whole lot of stick to it, but I'm going to throw it on my shirt just to make sure. She giggled at your voice. Yay! Hey, the fact that she knows my voice, I will take it. I'm so glad. So I'm going to go and I'm going to lay this just across like so. And I'm just going to push this down. And there'll probably be a little bit of bleeding on it because this is a well-used stencil. And it doesn't, I need to get a new one. It doesn't stick real well, but we're gonna do our best and see what we can make happen with it. Okay, so we're gonna open our black chalk paste and we're gonna grab our little stir stick and we're gonna give this a good stir. You want your chalk paste to be the consistency of either frosting in a can or yogurt. And that's about what this is. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to lay some of the chalk paste down. And then I'm going to use the squeegee that I have out. Oh, as I put my finger in my chalk paste. Okay. So now I'm going to just start up here at the top. I'm going to hold like way up here at the top. And I'm just going to start working my way down. Making sure that all of our silk screened areas are covered. It's probably going to be a little messy, but we'll see how it works out. Should have probably made this a little bit thinner. Sometimes when your chalk paste is a little bit thinner, it smooths out a lot better. But at the same point, this is not a smooth surface, if that makes sense. It's quite bumpy. It's kind of all over the place with the different letters. So we'll see how this works. And again, if we make a mess, it's easy cleanup. That's the nice part about this. The nice part about our products is there really is no mistakes, because you can, for the most part, fix them. You can, on some surfaces, you can erase and redo. So, which is nice. Okay. So now I think we have all the areas covered that we want. All right. And I think I'm going to start peeling this up and seeing. It looks awful at the moment. I know. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ta-da! Oh, I like how that turned out a lot. I absolutely love that. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. Stencil decided to drop. Oh, if you guys like this, if you will throw me some thumbs up. I'm going to clean up my table here quick so I don't get any of this chalk paste where I do not want it. Oh my goodness, I love how that turned out. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for popping on. Is this your first time catching us? Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this. I'm going to just try to clean up some of these little globs of paste. Oh my word, I cannot believe how adorable that looks. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so we are going to grab our little heat tool and we are going to get this all dried up. Oh, I love how that is with. Well, thanks for popping on. I appreciate it. I would love for you to head over to the Foxy Chick Design page and give us a like and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss it and when we go live. And that way you can see, you know, all the projects and stuff that we do. All right. And as you can see, my hands are a mess, but that's okay. They clean up really easy. Oh my word, I cannot believe how adorable this is. I am absolutely nuts. You know what, I'm not going to touch this because I've got messy hands. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how adorable this is. Oh my word. All right. I am going to... All right. I need to move a few things here so that I can plug in my glue gun because we're going to need that here in a minute. Get that all ready to go. While that's kind of drying off, I'm going to grab another one of my lovely little wipes and clean off my hands so that I don't touch my project with black chalked fingers. Because knowing me, I would put a big old glob of black chalk paste right where I didn't want it. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how adorable this is. I am going to get in there and get some of these globs out around the edges. Alright. Yep, there we go. Just some of these edges got a lot of the black chalk paste. I just want to make sure that they're dry because I don't want this to smear at all. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how stinking adorable. Alright, so now I'm going to get this little mess wiped away. Alright, I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up, and I'm going to take out my, because we are done with the chalk paste, so I'm just going to clean off my squeegee and my stir stick, clean up the sides here a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to take a little bit of purified water, distilled water, and usually I have my spray bottle, but I don't at the moment. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I put a little bit of water in my chalk paste before I close them up, and that just keeps them from drying out and getting hard. And that way when I go to use it next, all I have to do is stir it, and all that water will be soaked up into the project, or into the paste. So alright, so now that we have our little green pan, our little pizza pan from Dollar Tree, we are going to put this guy right on here like so. We are going to hot glue this guy down. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to flip this over here, and I'm going to make sure I have more glue sticks, and we're going to start just getting some hot glue on this guy. And of course, we're going to want to work, quickly, because hot glue does dry pretty quick. But I want to get a good amount on here, to make sure that it stays. Just want to make sure that we have enough hot glue here. Okay, we're going to grab some more up here just to make sure that this didn't all start to... Okay, so we're going to take this guy and bring it in here, and we're just going to lay him down right like so and push him down. And I think, yeah, most of this dried on here, which is what I did not want to have happen. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go across here real quick. Now let's try this again. I think I have enough glue on there. It's starting to pull up just a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and I did know that I was going to have some of that, but we are going to get this to stay down. We will get this to stay down, I promise. Oop. It's just a matter of holding it down long enough for it to stick. And with it being a metal pan and having paint on it, it might take just a few more minutes to dry. There we go. All right. Oh, I love how this is turning out. All right, so there we have our Merry and Bright so far. Just making sure that all of this gets cleaned up a little bit. And you can always go back in and you know, tidy it up a little bit and make sure that, you know, there's more glue down if you need to, which I will probably do. Just because I do want to make sure that this is nice and stuck. Like, I don't want, because I sell my projects, so I don't want someone to get it and decide that, you know, it comes apart on them. I want it to last, you know, for a little bit. This particular pan here with the Merry and Bright, just for those that may be interested, these will sell for $14. So if you are interested in one of these, if you will comment, if you'll just comment on this video, sold, and your email address, and this is something that I can recreate. So if you wanted it just like this, or if you decided you wanted your pan a different color, or you wanted your Merry and Bright to be the classic black and white buffalo check, then you could just message me that information and we can take care of that for you. But yes, these pans will retail at $14. Alright, so I'm just putting a few more little pieces down. Hey Becky! Thanks for popping on. All right, so there's that so far. Now we're gonna work on our bow, and I'm gonna put a bow like right here. Goodness gracious, I am making all kinds of a mess tonight. All right, so we're gonna set our pan aside. Oh, of course, my scissors were right in front of my face. All right, so we are gonna grab couple pieces. Let's see here. Gonna grab a couple pieces of that and a couple pieces of our green. Some of our green and white stripe, which is a little bit thicker ribbon. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So sorry about that. I'm like, okay. So we're just gonna grab some of that. We're gonna grab some of our candy cane stripe. Thank you. Thanks, Becky. Appreciate that. Alright, so we've got some of that, and we're going to grab some of our buffalo check with the snowflake. Oh, and it's just buffalo check on the back, just plain buffalo check. So it's kind of like reversible. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And then we are going to open up our lovely little these little guys, and I'm going to cut them in half and get that on there like that. And then I need some of my twine, which, I have it in here. I have some of my twine to tie it all together. So, alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put those on the top. So I think we're going to do the buffalo plaid. You know what? I'm going to cut this little piece off. So we'll do the buffalo plaid. And then we'll do the green and white stripe. And then we'll do another one of our kind of our plaids. And we'll do our candy cane stripe. And then we will do our green and white polka dot. And then we're going to do this guy here and this guy here. And I'm going to grab my twine. And I'm just going to pick this all up and flip it over. And I'm going to find my other piece of twine over here somewhere. Aha. Grab that. And I'm just going to grab my twine. And I'm going to tie it in a knot. And I'm going to pull as tight as I can without making a mess, but that did not really happen. So hot. Okay, we're just going to go as it is. So we're just going to tie that as tight as we can. And we're going to tie this in a knot. And we're just going to tie that just real tight. And then we're going to oh, went the wrong way. Okay. So then we're just going to kind of fan this out a little bit, just so that we can see all the different pieces. And I am going to leave the twine. I'm not going to cut off the pieces, but we're going to, and what I'm going to do is these pieces up here are a little too long, so we're just going to go ahead and cut them off. Alright, so we've got all of that, and actually I'm going to tie this again, and I am going to cut this off. Okay, so we're going to cut off our lovely little twine. Okay, and I need, I need one of my little, I also got some little tiny bows. Let me see if I can locate them quickly. Oh, ha! I got some of these guys, and I think we're gonna put one of them right in the middle. I think we're gonna put one of the red ones. So we're gonna grab one of these guys. All right. We're almost done, y'all. You guys have hung in there. I appreciate it so very much. All right, so we're gonna take one of these guys, and we're just gonna, you know what? I think I'm just gonna cut this off, and we're gonna put a little dab of hot glue right there in the middle, and we're gonna put this guy right there. All right, so now we're gonna pull in our little Mary and Bright here, and we're good. Once I clean up all this craziness off the back, we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna put him, you know what, actually I think we're gonna put him at the bottom. Yep, that's exactly where we're gonna put him. So I'm just gonna put a big dab of glue here on the back. All right, and we're gonna lay him right there. We're gonna make sure that that gets, yep. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fluff out the little, we're gonna fluff out these guys just a little bit more, just so that we get some more, just some more fluff. Oh, I think it's so cute. I love it, love it, love it. So now all that we need to do is put a cute little hanger on the back, which I think we're going to use some of our, let's see, do I have, I don't think I have any. I've got our jute twine, but I don't think I have any of our nautical rope close by, which I don't. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move all this junk out of the way, and I think, okay, where does this stuff come open at? Oh, there's some on the inside here. So we are going, you know what? No, we're not. No, we're not. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make a cute little ribbon hanger here. And I actually, nope, we're not. We are going to use our jute twine because I know what we're going to do. We're going to grab just some of this. And we are going to grab some of our beads. Some of these guys, which I don't think I need all that many. So we're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're going to grab 10 of these little guys because I think that will work perfect. So I'm going to set the rest of these to the side here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to make this little knot, and I'm going to actually double knot it. And actually, I think I'm going to triple knot it just to make sure that those beads don't slide off. Okay, so then I'm just going to take our cute little beads here and we're going to string them along. We're going to get all 10 of these little guys on. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how cute this is turning out. Alright, we are just about done, y'all. We're just finishing up our little hanger here. And then this guy will be ready to go. Alright, I just need to cut some of this off just to finish. Okay, so our last little bead here, and I think just having the little hanger, yep, I like it, I like it, I like it. So now I am just going to tie off this little rope here, just making sure that it's double knotted so that our beads don't come flying off. We do not want them coming off like they already are. Alright, so now we have this. We're going to go ahead and cut this little rope, and we're going to flip this guy over, and we're going to put a little bit there, and we're just going to lay this guy down just like this, and I'm just going to hold it till it dries a little bit. Alright, so then I just want to make sure that this is going in the right place, because I don't want it to hang crooked. That would not be very good. Okay. Alright, so now this other little guy is going to go about right here. And I'm going to just put a little dab of glue. And I'm going to just hold this down till it gets a little dry. I'm going to put just some of this over there just to encase this a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side, just so it stays. I'm just going to make sure that both of these guys dry before I decide to start moving it around. And I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to cut that off. Ah, not real smart. Not real smart to try and see if it was dry. Okay. Okay. So, we're just going to let those dry a little bit. And then here is our little project for the night. And it's got a little hanger with the red beads on it. And I'm going to probably go back through and clean up all these little stray, what do you call them? Things from the glue. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys back up here to me. All right. So I hope you liked this project. Here is the finished piece. You know what? You guys can't see it quite right. There we go. There is our finished. I can't see it. There's our finished piece for the night. And it's got the little hanger. I just don't want to grab a hold of it because I do not want to pull it off just yet. It's not quite dry. But this is our little Merry and Bright pizza pan. And everything pretty much came from the Dollar Tree. And that's just, it's a little bit of Dollar Tree and a little bit of Magnolia Design Company. And you can come up with something just as cute as can be. I really like it. I love how the buffalo plaid came out. Super, super cute. Okay, I think it's dry now. Okay, so there we go. And it will hang just like so. So like I said, these little pans here will sell for $14. So if you're interested in one, just comment sold below and put your email address and I will get an invoice out to you. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I know it was a little bit longer of a video and I appreciate you staying and watching me as I get through all of this. For Stacy and Becky, I believe this is your first time watching. Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or would like to know more about Magnolia Design Company, if you will just comment team in the comments and I can reach out to you and tell you a little bit more about our amazing company. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video, which should be coming out tomorrow night, barring no craziness happening. I am planning on going live tomorrow night with another Christmas project, getting ready for the Christmas holiday. I know that we are at the end of October and we are just about to start November, but I want to give you guys a chance to be able to, if there's projects that you want to get your hands on, then I want to make sure that there's plenty of time, that we're not rushing around the Christmas holiday. Anyway, thank you again. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.